All right, everyone. Uh, what I want to discuss is this Honduras march of these immigrants that are headed to America. A lot of people are saying that this could be a conspiracy. There's always conspiracy theories, but I'm actually going to go over the numbers and I'm going to look at this and we're actually going to see if indeed that is the case. So hang in there with me. I'm just going to try to get a couple things shared here. I want to share this site in a few areas. So just hang in there just for a couple seconds and we'll get it and see if we can get a couple people online. Again, we're going to just go over, I'm just sharing this in a couple places and we are going to go, I got some numbers here that I've worked out about this Honduras march and we're going to decide whether or not this is it a conspiracy? Are these people just coming for a better life? Are they just looking for a better life? Or is this some, political conspiracy that's going on right now? And I just got a couple numbers. I'm really not a political person. I don't really know that much about Honduras. I don't know. I'm not going to get into any of the politics per se of this. I'm just going to march down a few numbers and try to figure out what is going on. I mean, why all of a sudden is this happening? I mean, we know this is a poor country, right? But why? There's a lot of political unrest in Honduras, so trying to support their people. America did cut back a lot of aid to these countries last year, so these countries probably aren't progressing the way they would want to. They're incapable of really taking care of themselves without aid from other countries. Now, let me just go over this. Obviously, today is the 23rd, the morning of the 23rd, okay? They have made it to Huixtla, Mexico. Okay, that's where they've made it to. It's been 10 days since this march started. The march started about the 13th. So, Huatala, Mexico. That's what we're going to call it for right now. But that's where they're at. On the morning of the 23rd, they made it there on the day of the 23rd. They left on the 13th. Okay? From Honduras to McAllen, Texas is about, I want to say it's about 1,100 miles, 1,201 miles maybe. Okay? And if you put that in on Google Maps, it takes 381 hours to walk that. Okay? Now, I also did a calculation. If they left on the 13th and they're in Huatala, Mexico today, 10 days later. Okay, they're there 10 days later. They've gone 68 miles. 68 miles in 10 days. So they're averaging about 7 miles a day. Okay, they're averaging about 7 miles a day. At 7 miles, dude, listen to this number. At 7 miles a day, it's gonna take 171 days for them to reach McAllen, Texas. 171 days is 7 miles a day. And that's about right. That's kind of what I was figuring. I work 8 hours a day. I almost walk all day. And to even get 7 miles, that's a long way. I mean, I walk a lot during my 8-hour day. And sometimes I walk like 3 miles, maybe 1,500 steps. You got the step meter. But these guys, there's kids, there's women, there's, these children that they're trying to take. They're sick. But they're still going 7-8 miles a day. That's like 170 days to get to McAllen, Texas. Okay? And they've gone 10. So they got 160 days left Now, somebody mentioned, I read a post where someone mentioned 25 miles a day. That would take them 48 days. That would mean they got about 38 days left, approximately 38 days, 40 days left. So we're in the middle of October, so that's gonna take them all in November. So they'd be here around the beginning of December. So the question is, I mean, are we looking at a conspiracy? Well, the news is they're coming, but is it going to affect this election that's coming up next week, or right now, because it's now and next week, right? I mean, I don't see how it's really causing a huge effect, except it is making President Trump answer some questions. Um, so I don't know if it's a conspiracy or not, but the fact is, if they get here, I mean, 25, you're not walking 25 miles a day. So I'm throwing that out. I'm sticking with the 8 days. If they get here before like May, if they get here before May, we got a problem. Something else is happening. Now, are there, I don't want to say Middle Eastern, but are there terrorists in there? Whether they be from a Middle Eastern background or not. Are there terrorists inside this? Are there MS-13? I heard that today. Man, you got to know there's going to be some creepy people in here. If they have a way out of where they're at to get into America, they're going to utilize that as a traveling factor. I can almost guarantee that. But should that be really a factor? Or do we just have a lot of people that need some help? That's the question. Are they going to travel 150 days to get here? That's crazy. It's swollen to like 7,200 people now. So, man, I don't have a good answer for you. I'm hoping some of you guys will comment that maybe are a little bit more in tune with this stuff, because I'm starting to wonder now, why are all these people taking off? They know they gotta walk 1,200 miles. You're walking 7 miles, 8 miles a day. It's gonna take you like 170 days to get to your destination. I mean, who does that? I mean, unless it's there's two reasons they're gonna do that. Either A, it's really, really bad, or B, there's some sort of outside influence. I mean, how are these people being fed? You ever tried to feed 7,200 people? I mean, we fed 110 people on a boat when I was in the Navy, and that was a coordinated effort. Feeding 7,200 people, you got two options. There's two options right now. The two options are, maybe these people really are in trouble. Second option is there is some kind of conspiracy. Somebody's motivating this and trying to use it as an advantage. I don't have the answer who that would be and how they would use it. I don't understand. I mean, you would think it would be a Democratic ploy to say, hey, look, the Republicans aren't letting these, they're not taking in these immigrants, and these immigrants need our help, So that's the only political ploy I can think of. So other than that, I got nothing left. They're in Huatala, Mexico. They have 1,082 miles left. I mean, literally in 10 days, they've gone nowhere, and they have 1,082 miles left. They're not going to get here for a while. I mean, a long, long while. So let me know what you think. Comment down below, and give me some information. This is beyond my. I can't get it. Man, how bad does it have to be that you're willing to walk 1,200 miles to hopefully maybe get a new life? Man, if that is the case, if some of those people are doing that, God bless them, and I hope we have a way to vet them and weed them out. But otherwise, something wicked this way comes. And I'm not really worried about an invasion. They're trying to go into Texas. Come on, man, them people got guns. So I'm not worried about that. Thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm still learning this YouTube live thing. I'm just trying to learn a lot about YouTube right now. I'm trying to learn all the different ways that I can utilize YouTube. Well, that's about it. Thanks a lot. Bye.